let's expand on the first one, UR1. So what we want to do here is we want to take a look at the feeder master. So this is our feeder underscore A. We'll take a look at this. And one of the things that we need to do is we want to go ahead and monitor this. So you right click. So here, after we expanded the master, we can see our logical nodes and our data sets. If we expand out on our logical nodes, go down to logical node 0. We can come down here to our buffered reports. And here we can see the details and the status of the buffered reports. The report ID, whether it's been enabled or not. In this case, it has not been enabled. So let's So what we need to do here is go back into the buffer report name, feed 1, right click on it and enable the reports. Now you should see this change from a 0 to a 1, indicating that the report feature has been enabled. Now if we want to go down and take a look at some of the buffered report, some of the data sets, we can under data sets. This will show us all the status of the different signals that are associated with the data sets. So here we have our metered values that are coming from UR1. If I adjust my voltage or my currents on my RTT, on my meter device, you can see that they're changing. If I expand out on this object name, you'll see the full indication of what this represents. So the first one is volts phase A, and the second one is amps phase A. So I'll turn the current back up. And this is on UR1. On the next data set, we can see here this is part of our contact inputs, GGIO1, contact in, GGIO1, indicator 101. Right now the switch is closed. If we open the switch, this will change to a 0. The instantaneous overcurrent condition, if I create an overcurrent condition, that bit should change. And the last one is the frequency. And of course, we'll look at the last one. There's a virtual control that has our contact input status and our instantaneous overcurrent. Now what do these represent? If I come back to the analog, the TT3 setup, UR setup program, you'll see this naming convention is coming actually from the data sets. So on the first one, TX1, the virtual control is this virtual control signal here. If we go to TX2, the dataset name is left as TT3 underscore analog. TT3 underscore analog. And for the buffered reports, the name of the dataset is TT6 dataset 3. And that's what we have here. So this concludes our little demonstration on using the AXS4 61850 MS client server tool. And the next thing we'll look at is, let's go back to the Wireshark and we'll show you how to search it for MMS signals. So we'll keep this running.